Hey, how you doing? It's Tidbits from the Love Notes, and the share today comes from Leviticus 10:3. Those who come near our loving God know that He is holy. So we shared last days about being our best person. We talked about the things we have to do. We got to have some self-control of our behaviors and things, and we have to use our time wisely. Try to be on time, leave a little early, and keep our character good. Stay in touch with good character, and when things go wrong, don't go off the rails and become somebody else, and so these are things that we have to practice. We have to practice these. We got to practice doing right. You can't just say I'm gonna do right and you don't practice it, then you don't. And it's often very difficult because we have a lot of situations that come up against us that really test us to see if we can hold our values, okay? But we got to continue to push forward with rightness. We got to continue and don't quit. And when we screw it up and mess everything up and do the wrong thing, we got to correct ourselves, get right, adjust, and move on. So as we believe in loving God and His Son, that He sacrificed for us so that we could be better, that Holy Spirit comes into our pure hearts. When we're really sincere and our hearts are pure, that enters into us, and it's a beautiful thing. And the Holy Spirit recognizes our pure heart. The Holy Spirit wouldn't be there if it didn't recognize that that we had a pure heart and that we have truth and purity in our hearts. And the Holy Spirit gives us authority. That's awesome. The Holy Spirit gives us authority, and we do that plan. We do right, and we know we cannot go against that holiness. We can't go against that holiness. It's a type of fear that we have because we are humbled by the presence, but it's the belief and then the moving in of the Holy Spirit and the way it feels and the way we act and the way we do, and just our whole persona is different when that Holy Spirit dwells in us because of our belief. And it's very humbling, but yet very fearful. Everyday story for me is the one I told some years ago, quite a while ago. I told the story about the Grand Monet, and which used to be my favorite drink, and it's an orange liqueur drink. And during the latter part of my caregiving, because I did caregiving for like 25 years for a lot of people, and so during that time, near the end of that time, it's not like I did it all the way through, but during the end of that time, it got really hard. Doing something for a quarter of a century is hard. And caregiving, taking care of somebody and keeping some group of people and keeping them lifted up so that they want to live. And so I would have take the edge off with a little bit of the Grand Monet. And then I finally woke up and God spoke to me, and I realized that, hey, you're about healthy. This isn't on the healthy list to be doing this. It's going to ruin your skin. It's really not going to be a good thing to keep doing this. And when you finish doing it, everything is still the same. It might help a little, but it's not worth what it's doing to your body. And so basically, I made this share with God. I said, God, you're right. And I made this promise with God to make a commitment not to have it anymore, just be done with it, not to have it anymore, except God gave me a pass to have some on my birthday. On my birthday, if I want to have a little, I can do it once a year on my birthday, have a little. And so that was the plan. And I never had it anymore, except a little on my birthday. And it's been seems like a decade. And it's really funny because now when my birthday comes, I don't even really want it, at least not very much. Just a little sample as a reminder of that commitment that I made, And so the thing is that when you love God and that Holy Spirit of God lives within you, I mean, you would never want to disrespect that connection because you have a relationship with God, and you would never want to shame God and disrespect Him and tell Him that you're not going to do something. He gives you a pass. He's got you still living, and He's gotten all the people that you were caring for, 25 years of it removed, transitioned out. And you are doing great. And you would never want to shame loving God by saying, well, I didn't really mean that. I said that, but I'm having some every day now because I'm by myself, or I can do what I want. No. So this is what I'm talking about this connection with God. And when we make a promise to God, and we would never throw away that promise. And that's about the fearing the Lord. And I say to all the people that are listening now, we have to have a close relationship with God and would love God. And we have to fear God. It's like we love him, we fear him, and we're humbled by that. And God delights in that. God delights in it. It's a beautiful thing. There's nothing you want for, because you hold fast to your commitment to him, which is always better for you anyhow. So this is Tidbits from the Love Notes. I'm so glad to share with you today's Blue Day here. I'm having, I have a little, just a little bit of dark roast coffee. I'm also drinking a big glass of water. It doesn't have any lemon in it. I'm getting low on lemons. So well, clear water is plain water is good too. You know, it's what is it, alkaline. We'll talk about that at another time. I did some research on that today to get my head straight about the pH and why I do alkaline more than acid. But anyhow, and I have a few, I got a few pretzel sticks. Yeah, that's what I have. And I had a couple little cookies. So that's it, Tidbits from the Love Notes. I hope you got something from it. Until we share again, take care, and eat healthy and do your stretching. Alrighty, bye bye.